everyone. My name is Apria Gallman. I am a family millennial caregiver. And happy Significant Sunday! Okay, so every Sunday I am going to be recording a video that is talking about something dealing with caregiving. And it's just me pretty much having a one-on-one conversation with you just to share some experience and some knowledge about what I've been through or like a certain topic that I've been really thinking about when it comes down to being a family millennial caregiver. In videos, you'll hear me refer to family millennial caregivers as FMCs, and that's just the abbreviation for family millennial caregiver. It's just an easier way of using it in everyday speech so it's not so long when I'm talking about family millennial caregivers. So if you hear me say FMCs, that's what I'm talking about, okay? So today I'm going to be chatting about the power of reflecting. I'm a firm believer in self-reflecting. I'm a firm believer in having time to yourself every day to just reflect on what went right, what went wrong, and just to really cleanse your mental when it comes down to just reflecting. I found that when I self-reflect, I just feel so much better. And there's so much. Where is my? So what I mean by dictating is using an app on your phone, which is a smartphone, and either using a Bluetooth, which is good, or a headset, and you're just going throughout your walk and you are talking. You are talking about things that happened in your past, things that you're currently going through, and just as you're talking and you're walking, you're cleansing your mentality, you're cleansing your mind, and you are just releasing things that you have just held on to. And what I found was when I've been doing my self-reflective walks, I found out so much about myself. And as you begin to learn more about yourself as a person, as a FMC, and just as an individual in life, you're going to just be able to see little bits and pieces of your personality in people that are in your life. It may not be in the time that you think it is, but as you go throughout what you've done in your past, what you've done in your present, what you're currently doing, you're going to begin to see the little small bits and pieces of yourself in people. And God will really show you yourself. When I found out some things about myself and the small little details of the things that I was doing as an FMC, but also as a person to like people and like for relationships, I really began to see myself in a different perspective. And it's like, I didn't even know this about me. Because I didn't know these things about me, it really did take me being in nature and me just talking about it and just really talking through it, especially if you don't have friends and family that can really understand what you're going through. If you're the only FMC in your home or just in your circle, because when you have nobody else to talk to outside of God, sometimes you have to go to different measures to really vent and get these emotions out. And self-reflecting is a perfect way to do that. So here are some key things that you're going to need if you're deciding to do self-reflecting, okay? Okay, so you're going to need a journal. And you can get these journals at Walmart. You can get them at Target. You can also get them at dollar stores, but the sturdier ones you'll get from Walmart. And this was only $4.98. You'll also need a smartphone. The smartphone normally has different apps that you can use, like notebooks, like OneNote, Google Docs is a good one, and also their Samsung Notes as well. I believe it's Samsung Notes. Let me check. Yeah, it's Samsung Notes, and it's linked to your Samsung account. And you'll also need like a Bluetooth, either the wireless headset or the headphones. Mine's are like pink. And you can get these two off Walmart.com. These were like 16, so, and they sound really good. So these are really good tools that you're going to need for your self-reflective walks, or just how you're able to just begin to just self-reflect. I like to journal at night, where I'm able to just get everything off my chest and just put it in a journal. And sometimes I also like to journal doing like first thing getting up in the morning, just to like, really start my day. But I like to journal, and I prefer to journal at night, because it's like, okay, I'm getting everything that I've been going through out, and I am putting it in a journal. And the best part about journals are that they don't respond back to you, but I believe that what you write and what your frustrations and feelings are, I believe that God will answer you. It may not come in the form that you expect, but I believe that He does hear what you write. All right, so as you are self-reflecting, here are some key things that you may want to ask yourself. When you're reflecting, you want to evaluate yourself, you want to evaluate your problem, the task that you're going to be doing or that you've done, and the responses, either the responses that you gave or the responses that were given back to you. And you also want to ask, like, what have I done? The whole point of reflecting is to look at you. What did you do? How did you go about doing it? Could you have changed it? Could you have responded differently? And when you are reflecting, it is so good for you to be so honest with yourself. When you are, like, on your self-reflective walk, it's good for you to be 110% transparent with yourself. Like, seriously. Because when you are transparent with yourself, it really does allow you to see you in a different perspective and in a different light. When you lie to yourself, that's when you can't, it's like you throwing a blanket over yourself, and it's like, what, I'm not going to really be honest about what I did or what I've been through or what had happened. I'm just going to just cover it all the way up, and I'm going to be okay with it. And that's not the point of a self-reflective walk, okay? The whole point is for you to really receive something. A whole point of a self-reflective walk is for you to be able to receive a download about yourself to yourself. But that only happens when you are transparent. And at times, because we're not, and you may not have been in an environment where you've learned transparency or to be honest about yourself to yourself or even with people, transparency can be learned. But transparency, you have to take the steps to learn a little bit more about being transparent. And that is absolutely okay. I know I had to learn the benefit of being transparent, because there was a point in my life where it's like, what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't even want to hear what you have to say about it, because I know my way is right and I know what you did is wrong. And that's not how it really goes. The whole point of transparency is for you to really see through yourself and see everything that you did. See, it's all about you being it's all about you. Transparency is all about you. There's nothing or nobody else. It's just you, okay? So you want to look at what you did, how you can go about doing it differently, what was done to you, how did you feel about it, what caused that to make you feel that way, what are your triggers, what are your pet peeves. And as you are self-reflecting, you're going to learn new things about yourself that you never knew existed. You're also going to look at and how can you change. The whole point of self-reflective walks are being able to see yourself in a different light, so that you can begin to make the changes in your own life. And this is when you're doing it voluntarily and is not forced upon you to change, because you are putting yourself under the microscope for you to have your everything that involves you on one plate. Okay? So reflecting is not as bad as the world make it out to be. Reflecting is so powerful when it's done the right way. And if you're going through something that you can't talk to nobody else about, reflect on it, talk about it, and just talk about it in your phone, talk about it on paper, talk about it in art, talk about it on a blog. Just talk about it, because when you talk about it, you are releasing it, and you're not allowing whatever you're going through to just hold you hostage. And when you are reflecting, it opens your whole, it just goes from like this and it goes to like this. So get used to taking like 10 to 15 minutes out of your day just to reflect, whether it's on your life, your work, your job, your business, or even just you being a parent if you are a parent, or whatever you've gone through or going through. Just take 10 to 15 minutes out of your day, go out in nature, inhale, exhale, breathe in the great air. If you're asthmatic, take your inhaler. But just go outside. There's something about being outside that shifts your whole mentality. It's like it allows you to let your guard down. And by you being in nature, it just does something to you. It's like you're putting something out there, the universe is giving you something back. You're getting something from the universe and you're putting it back out there. So it's just like this good rotation cycle. It's like this good rotation cycle that is going to be very beneficial to you. And if you are FMC, I highly encourage you to just take 10 to 15 minutes out of your day. Go for a reflective walk, whether it's in the morning or mid afternoon or late evening. Just make sure that you're being safe as you go. And as you discover something else about you, something else about your journey, whether it's an idea or something that is just new to you, take time out to write it down and take notes and just journal it. Journaling and self-reflecting are powerful being a family millennial caregiver. I hope that this video, Significant Sunday, really did help you. Let me know in the comments below about you reflecting, whether you're reflecting on something that you did, something that was done to you, or just self-reflecting, period, okay? Don't forget to visit the blog at familymillennialcaregiver.wordpress.com. I love to hear from FMCs, but also from those who are watching the videos and just being just hearing back from you. I love hearing the feedback. So have a great day, and I'll put the links to the materials and tools in the comment in the description below. Okay, so happy caregiving. Remember that family millennials, caregivers care too. See you next Sunday.